Okay. So I have enough money to buy a car.
Good to see you, boss.
Um, this is my cop outfit. Let's switch that real quick. Okay. So we're gonna buy a car, and we're just gonna customize it. No, I'm just gonna buy the podium vehicle because, like, I want it. Actually, I think I can spin for it. I can spin for it in a couple of hours. A lot happened. Thinking about getting a benefactor. Huh. And Morgan. It's a weird looking car. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for a car. Oh, screw it. Yeah, I'll just buy it. I have enough for it and to upgrade it. Office garage. I don't have a lot of cars, so. Uh,
Our fearless leader.
a fearless leader, my ass. That's funny. So as soon as we get the car and go take it to like uh I'm gonna explain what happened or why I said story time while driving. Because I'm not gonna try to do anything to kill anybody. Yesterday was a super stressful
Say the
day.
word and I'll make it happen.
Completely. Let's just say like four or five cop cars were involved. Just for all of us to get released.
So, we going to have a good week, boss? You're looking very sharp, boss.
Just waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting. I'm gonna go like. They need to make this building a little bit more open. Cause like that would be way more cooler. Oh, I had enough money to change my decoration. Oh, I mean I can change this. I can make it to this.
Don't ever tell me I'm not on brand.
I can also put it to this. I'm gonna go see how much money I got left over because I do like this one too. I'm gonna see how much I got left over before I do. I also like the Old Spice one too.
She's that thrush? Don't I just look the part?
Wait a second. How is that rude? It's called Family Comes First. Yeah, but you're not family yet.
I'm ready to go on this end.
There it is.
Hello. How can I help you? You got a nice fleet, boss.
Ah, come on, right there.
Personal vehicles being brought up now.
Alright. Okay, I'm aware. This car actually doesn't look that bad. I just hope it doesn't fail me. Looks like a pretty decent car. Oh, it sounds nice. Here's the true question about it though. Oh, and it's back wheeled. Which means I can drift with it. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go take this over to my arena so I don't have to worry about like it crashing or anything. I'm getting a call. I'm not gonna answer it. I'm taking it here. I just took the worst way. Why? Okay. Almost there. See, yes, it doesn't have bad traction. Doesn't have bad speed. I'm just terrible driving. Okay, all fixed. I got like nothing good in here. I need to do some. I need to get some money and do some like heist or something. To start getting better cars.
What's up? What's it going to be?
What's it going to be? Well, armor all the way, brakes all the way, bumpers.
I think I
Okay,
just got a carton. Nice.
okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that looks nice. That just looks terrible. Please get that changed. I'm gonna go with this. Ah, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I am getting old,
Not too
so that.
badass.
please. Make ammo. Mike, let me see what I can even put in on this.
Oh yeah, sexy shit.
I like having matte black, so for a lot of my cars, that's why.
Looking good.
That's what the library's gonna be. It's gonna be a white stripe roof.
I think I just got a carton. Nice. That looks badass.
Come on, I gotta get one that raises up. There we go. Something like that. Lower suspension, turbo, wheels. Now this is where it's gonna get difficult. I might just go with these because these look good on a lot of cars. I'm gonna just exit the workshop because I can do something else with it. Okay, now that I got my car, I'm not even gonna worry about upgrading anything. Just gonna pay the bills. Alright, now that I got it, hopefully I don't get messed with. I forgot to do the lights. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Gotta go back and do that. Okay, so it all started with the whole hike. We were on a hike. We got called and asked if we wanted to go on a hike by one of our friends, and we decided to go. Basically get there to these tunnels or bridge, and two people wanted to leave, and one of the guys didn't want to let them walk by themselves.
What are we doing
It's
here?
like common courtesy not to let a girl walk by themselves. And one and they happened to be together for one of them, and one of them decided to say that they're just gonna break up anyways. And the friend they were walking with turned around at the top of the hill and yelled something down. And then later that later, we decided to go to the park and didn't realize that they were there. Well, we didn't see them there, and we sat down over by a sewer. And one of them wasn't there anymore, so they were constantly arguing about getting her there, and we didn't want to get her there because, well, that's just gonna make a situation worse. Because she came walking up on us, and uh, they came walking up on us and started talking bad, saying that they're gonna fight every single one of us and whatnot, and just generally didn't like that. So knowing me, I sat there and opened my mouth and started saying something, saying that she needs to leave, trying to get everyone to walk away, but she just didn't listen. She kept making things worse. She kept arguing, sitting there saying stuff that is different. And then later on, after she kept sitting there arguing, threatening us, getting into our faces, she decided to try to fight the one that didn't say anything at the top of the hill, the one that was with the guy, together with the guy that was being kind and was sitting there saying that she needs to back off and stuff like that, and basically protecting his girl, standing in front of her so she wouldn't do anything. And then she starts to hit him several times in the chest and once in the jaw. And at that point, that's when I got in the middle of them, and she started calling me and him like, or acting like the Men in Black, which was actually kind of funny, because that was a good movie, so I'm not taking it to heart. And she starts to yell, and then I get the girl to walk away, uh, and to walk with me to go somewhere else for not escalating everything. And she starts, go, I get like quite a distance away, and then I remember that I need to go back and get my board. And I go back and ask them if they grab my friends, if they grab my board, because they started walking away. And they said no, they hid it. And I started running over there quickly and found out that they actually hid it. And I saw, and they hid it inside of a sewer. And at that point, as soon as I saw that it was gone and that they hid it, I started yelling. And then I went over to a tree and punched it 4 times, and because it was better than me hitting the girl that hit it, as I supposedly thought that hit it, because she was starting everything. No, I punched at the same time. It was the only time I punched a tree. Oh, a few days ago I punched a tree once, and then yesterday I punched a tree 4 times, because of the fact that they hid my board. Then listen. Okay, well then I'd start listening if you want to know the full thing. Which is why I kind of wish that you were there, because, like, yeah. But no, so they decided to hide my board inside of the sewer, and we couldn't reach it, so one of my friends had to break off a stick, off, like how it holds up a tree, making sure it stands up straight or something like that. He broke it out of the ground, and he had to use that to get it. And at that point, I was sitting there yelling at her and whatnot, raising my voice. I was so mad. I had like veins popping out of me and stuff like that. I then at that point the MPs rolled up, which is the military police, and they pulled everyone to like their own separate groups, started questioning us and whatnot. We were all able to go away, but they started switching up the story, saying that the guy that was protecting his girl punched the girl that hit him in the face and in the chest multiple times, saying that because of the fact that he's an adult and the girl was a minor, saying that he punched her. Everyone in the group was saying that, except for the ones that knew what happened and that was protecting her and everything. And thought it was ridiculous because, like, he would never hit somebody like that. Not without, like, an absolute reason. And I don't even think he would ever hit somebody in the begin with, even with a reason. And he tried calming down the situation. He kept standing in front. I was standing right behind him and sometimes in front of him, so like she was sitting there looking at me and she got in my face saying that she was gonna fight me, she was gonna fight everyone, that she was gonna whoop everyone. And I'm like, okay. And like, I kept saying, I'm not scared of you, she ain't gonna do anything. And she raised up her hand like she was going to. And like, I was already raising my voice to speak over her. And she said, like, as soon as I get in front of you, you're not gonna yell. And I'm like, no, because you're in front of me. Unless you want me to raise my voice so I can sit there and act like I'm screaming in your face again, then I will if you want. And she kept sitting there saying all this stuff and whatnot. But the main thing that got me really mad is when somebody hid my girl's board inside of a sewer, because that board is really important to me. Not just because I write it all the time, and not just because it isn't mine, but it's because it's someone's that I care about. And it's sacramental, I think that's how you say it. And whatnot. So that was like the first time I've ever had the cops like called on me, technically. And there was a guy watching the entire thing and whatnot. So we could have asked him. And I should have brought him up too, because they're the ones that walked up on us. So I thought it was crazy how people act and whatnot. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever like gotten that mad before and whatnot. I was chill about the whole thing. I was laughing. One of my friends was legitimately laughing and smiling about the whole entire thing. Even after he got pushed and whatnot, he was laughing about it. And he was a scrawny kid, and we called him out because like one of the girls there. That's the thing. The girl that was sitting there yelling at us was defending her friend for when she didn't even have a problem with us. Like, she was sitting there defending her. If she had a problem, if her friend had a problem with it, she should have been the one speaking up. Like, she needs to handle her own problems. And the thing is, though, here's the best part. Yeah, I asked him yesterday if he could, but his mom wasn't quite sure. Alright. Is he looking back at the messages? Okay. But no, that's basic. God, what the? How did I get stuck like this? Alright, there we go. But no, that's what happened yesterday. If for the people that just joined, or joined like a few minutes ago, you can go back to where it started. The beginning, like the first 10 minutes of it, I just, was, like, customizing the car. Huh? You're gonna go over to the next house? I'll probably end up going with you. Um, but yeah, that's the whole story about it. If I'm probably gonna start one up later with me actually doing an RP, like probably in like half an hour and whatnot. So I'm gonna end the live stream here. I hope to see you guys later, and I'm probably gonna try to use this vehicle inside the RP. We're gonna be with XL 66 XL. So yeah, peace out. Catch you guys later.